holes are already drilled. Line up the LED. Find some holes that look good for sticking a screw into. Get a screw and a driver. Put them in the hole. Another screw. I drill holes for all 6 notches. There's 6 notches, so I figure there should be 6 holes. You only need 3 screws, but they need to be 120 degrees from each other to get the LED down. Okay? I'm backing off. LED's got to have the heat transfer grease under it. See the heat transfer grease squish out on all sides. Got to have grip on all 3 holes. I'm not getting much joy out of that one. I'm going to put an alternate type of screw in there. We use the nylon washers to keep point forces from building up on the plate, so the plate doesn't get bent and remains as flat as possible, such that it can have the best contact with the heat sink. The use of an alternate screw that can go in deeper, the choice of conical head is important because it's an alternative approach to keeping those point forces from occurring on the plate by using the cone to distribute force around the notch. It doesn't work as well as the nylon washer, so the nylon washer is the first approach. That's our backup in the case of a hole being stripped or otherwise not taking the thread. This is a reworked light. I've taken the LEDs off of it because the wiring harness was screwed up at the factory. I've made the discovery that I can get these LEDs re-enreed from these little plates and onto the dual layer copper core metal circuit board that we are having especially made for the MarkV. And so I'm only doing a limited number of these with this wiring harness for people that need to get them into action right away and can't wait for the consumer safety approval version. which of course is what I'm talking about. Oh, looks like this light's about ready to test. Let's have a look at it. You're looking at it in broad sunlight right now. That is a direct sunbeam at 43 degrees north latitude in mid-September. Let me just plug in our controllers here. This should be interesting. Doo-doo. All right. Okay, that's off. Give the camera some time to adjust. Actually, I think we're going to have a look at the viewfinder. Yeah, okay. Because that's your baseline, right? That's sunlight. The thing's level. Okay, now I'm going to turn it on. Whoa, where am I? Right. Okay. That, my friend, is full power against the sunlight. Not doing too bad. And we're cooking it out there with Mr. Sun. Yeah. Okay, well, there's our far blue component, which is soon going to become ultraviolet in the next run of LEDs. There's our full blue, which we're going to move to the royal blue in the next run of LEDs when we move the previous allocation into the ultraviolet. There's our green chip and our yellow chip, which is going to be a little less red next time around. That chip's got too much red in it, about 10 nanometers too far into the red, actually. It's got to be more golden, right? A little closer to the yellow. Not in yellow, but like closer to yellow than that is. There's our red, full complement Uber blaster of 660 nanometer killer wattage. What's the total wattage we're looking at there of 660 nanometer light? Well, let's see now. We got 4 times 4 times 3. What the heck is that? 48. Is that right? Yeah, that's 48 watts of just red, and nothing but 660 red, your healing, flesh, glowing red. That, which you can't see in that video, judging from the screen I'm looking at, is our infrared, which isn't really infrared. The good doctor tells me I'm not supposed to call it infrared because it's too close to human red. So we refer to it as far red. There's twice as much power there that you can't see as there is in that green, which I'm pretty sure you can. Or in that yellow, which I'm pretty sure you can. Alright. Thank you for attending this demonstration of the MarkV Do-It-Yourself kit.